Right, so I think one thing that is clear to most people watching this video is that storytime videos on TikTok definitely have the potential to go viral, especially if said story time is a little controversial. Now, because of this, more and more every single day it seems, people are making these storytime videos with stories that just aren't true. I mean, we've covered it a little bit in the past, but today we have a new situation where someone has made a story time, came out later and said it wasn't true, but is now complaining about the backlash he got on that video, even though he made the video that wasn't true. So the TikToker we're talking about today is imhassanrahim, who's a TikToker with 5,000 followers, but recently made a video that's went pretty viral. I mean, it's this one right here with pretty much 600,000 views. And straight away, before we even play the video, you can probably see how this will be a little controversial because the caption on screen says, "We charging our wedding guests $450.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket. And that's for each guest.
Yeah, I mean, straight away, if this video was real, that would be insane. Especially considering, as we play the video, he goes on to complain about the fact that a lot of people, like, aren't showing up. Yeah, this would be a crazy thing to complain about, trying to charge wedding guests $450 and then being shocked that they don't want to turn up anymore.
So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent 100, maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding.
Yes, it was at this point in the video where I started to get a bit curious, you know, to be like, wait, is this even real? Because at this point he hadn't said if it was fake. At this point, he literally tried to say that it was real by making this video. And in fact, this isn't the only video he made about this situation. He goes on to make another one. But obviously it goes without saying, if you're able to spend $200,000 on a wedding, you've got to be pretty well off. So I decided to go through his page and look for a few videos, and he has this video where he says that he got a new home, and he talks about how much money he had when he made it to this home. I'm not showing this to shade him in any way, like, at all. I'm just saying this video is from a couple of months ago, and yeah, he says he doesn't have that much money in his bank, especially 200 grand's worth.
When I tell y'all I only came out here with $150, and I've been out here 3 weeks.
Yeah, so when I saw that video, I knew that this wasn't going to be real. But, yeah, he tries to portray it like it is.
We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding. DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at a wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong?
Yes, that would be wrong if it was real.
Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000-something. But when it comes to your friends and your family,
$1,000 for a concert ticket? Like, what, are you sitting on the stage? Like, why does it cost that much?
You can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. Like, the weddings ain't cheap. Like, what's going on? Like,
yeah, I mean, they're definitely not cheap, but they would be a lot cheaper than $200,000 if you want them to be.
Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding? Like, I really, really want to know.
Yeah, so either way, that's a video he uploaded. Obviously, he made the video to try and go viral, and he definitely succeeded in that. It's now got, like I said, 600,000 views, so he then went and made another video about this wedding.
All right, man, so I need y'all help, man. So as many as y'all know that I'm getting married, right? And I have a daughter. Man, tell me why my child's mother is not allowing her to be in a wedding. Like, I just don't understand it. And I asked her what was the reason behind, you know, my daughter not being able to come to the wedding, be in the wedding. She's like, oh, well, since it's not me, you know what I'm saying, I don't think that it's fair for our daughter to be able to experience that because we never got married and all of that. Like, what, y'all, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get why he's making these videos with these, like, imaginary scenarios, especially with a situation like this that would be incredibly shitty. And like I said, this isn't true. He's now basically admitted that it wasn't true. Because after days went by and he was getting all this backlash that we'll show in a second, he even like privated his TikTok account, he's turned all the comments off and whatnot. He's now went to his TikTok and changed his description, or his bio I should say, and it says, imagine coming into my DM writing paragraphs about a non-existent wedding, which I think's a bit weird, right? Because clearly he's annoyed at the fact that people are coming to his DMs and writing paragraphs apparently, voicing their opinions on the situation, but he still made the videos knowing fine well that that would be the reaction, so I don't really understand it. Like, you can't just make a video telling a story about like a controversial situation that you're portraying as real, and then when people get annoyed by this controversial video on a situation that you're portraying as real, then come out and be like, whoa, why are you even like hating on me in a situation that's not even real? I mean, the original videos actually made it to the Shade Room Instagram account, which is an account, by the way, with 30 million followers, and people are pretty pissed off in the comments. And of course, people think it's a real video, so they're responding like it is a real video, like this comment here saying you paid 200k because you wanted to. It's your wedding, not ours, so why is your defense we paid 200k? Already booked the yada yada yada. You want your fam and friends to reimburse you for your wedding and bring gifts. We've also got some funny comments here like this one saying, send me an invite so I can decline it too. And yeah, I really just don't understand this type of content, especially considering he clearly doesn't want negative comments, right? So when you see people make these videos, it's because they want the reaction, right? They want people to get angry, but he clearly doesn't want people to get angry because he complained about it in his bio or his TikTok account. And also, even still, he's turned off all the comments on all his videos. So what's the purpose? I feel like the only purpose would be to see like the comments and, you know, it's like rage bait content, but he doesn't want that. So I don't understand it. And in fact, the only way people can voice their opinions on this situation now is just by making a video about themselves, like this one right here that was posted by Keisha Pet? I'm so sorry, I've butchered that, haven't I?
Please tell me that other people have seen this video and the way that my blood was boiling as someone who is about to get married next year. Now, I read the comments just to make sure that I wasn't going crazy and that this person could not possibly be serious. And oh, he was 1000% serious, so let's watch.
Yeah, so that's an interesting part, right? Because she's saying, like, she wanted to check that he was being serious, and he is being serious, and the way she confirmed this is by looking at the comments. Now, in a different video, she says that someone also commented on the video saying that they declined the wedding invite, and it was apparently like a family member or a friend or something like that. So that's why she thought the situation was real. So I don't know if he has just got, like, a friend to comment to make it seem real and then responding to it, or maybe after all this wedding is a real thing and the situation is real and his defense to it is now that the wedding isn't real. I don't know. Okay, so I've just decided to look up an archive of the video to see the comments before they were turned off. Now, I can't see all the comments, even though there is 17.4k comments. It's a lot of comments. But I can see, like, the top 20, as you can see on screen right now, where people voicing their opinions on it. And I have actually just came across a comment from Skin Healer that says, I knew I wasn't going to be the only one to decline. Love y'all, but I'm not spending $450 for y'all. And it looks like Hassan actually replied to this saying, we respect that. So maybe that's what she's referring to. I don't know, maybe the situation is real, who knows? But he's saying it's not. This is the TikTok account of the person who commented. They're a TikTok of 123,000 followers. They haven't actually made a video about any of this from what I can tell. Maybe they were just trolling. Maybe they were just joining in with the fun and just said that they were invited when they were. I don't know. Who knows what's going on at this point? But yeah, either way, let's go back to Kisha's video to see her thoughts on the situation. This is kind of the response that people are making.
If you can't afford to have a wedding, do not have a wedding. Just say so. If you can't afford to have a wedding and have it at the price point of $450 per person, you should not be having a wedding. Now, as someone throwing a wedding in New York City, I'm trying to throw a full-scale wedding in New York City for roughly $20,000, which is pennies here. But I know that we cannot throw the scale of wedding that I would love to have in my wildest dreams. So guess what? We are throwing the wedding that we can afford, because that's what you do when you choose to have a wedding.
Yeah, so you get the point. It's a reasonable response, right? If this situation was real, which who really knows at this point, but this is the second video she made where she is saying, like, look, I saw the comments, this is real.
Everybody thinks that this is fake because they're like, this is a skit, he's asking for money. I saw his video on my For You page before he turned the comments off because I was nosy, and I scrolled through the comments and there was a wedding guest, and I wish I would have screenshotted it for proof, but there was someone who was invited to his wedding that confirmed, we declined and we will be spending our time elsewhere. And so that's why I truly believe this is real. And everybody said he was on live defending their decision to charge their guests $450, and no matter how much people try to correct him, they stood firm in their stance. So this person is just very delusional. The Delulu is strong in this one.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think we've seen the comment that she was referring to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think it is a real situation? And then he's just saying it's not because of, like, the hate. Do you think it was just a rage bait video, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. So if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, goodbye.